Halo 3.
Halo 3.
Now that one was way overhyped.
It was okay.
They took the hype to the next level with Halo 3.
Basically,
they even made a drink out of Halo 3.
Game Fuel Mountain Dew.
I'll be honest, I liked it, but
hey, they did the same thing with Warcraft.
They just brought it back as well. Did they still
we'll save the MMOs for another discussion. That's a big day.
But anyway, yeah, overhyped Halo 3 was. I mean, if anybody who watched G4, they were like promoting it every 5 minutes.
Halo 3. And it's the conclusion to the series!
No, it's not.
No, it ain't!
Halo 3 is what people viewed the reason to buy an Xbox 360. People were buying an Xbox 360 because they were banking on Halo 3. And I think the fact that it was overhyped as it was and it kind of fell short really disappointed people. And thank God for games like Gears of War that kind of fell back down to a cushion and make people feel like they still were worth getting that system.
Now, online multiplayer, for the longest time,
is what made Xbox Live.
It's what made Xbox Live, and it's what's kept the series alive.
Okay,
okay. The beginning of the story of Halo 3, you crash land to Earth. Okay, that's really cool. Okay, you go through all this stuff. Yeah, I destroyed the middle of the
Ark.
Yeah, I destroyed the Ark, the creator of the Halo rings. Okay, cool. That part's empty. Okay, so Master Chief's now drifting off in space. Oh, I'm going towards a planet. Oh, that's another game.
And then speaking of that, you got all these, I guess, downloadable content games. You got, what is it, Reach, OST?
No.
No, OST was like a special edition.
Oh, yeah?
ODST was its own game.
Oh, that's right.
Originally, it was supposed to be
I kind of viewed
it as
I kind of viewed it as a special edition that just had a much better multiplayer. Because the multiplayer was disappointing for Halo 3.
Halo 3 and ODST multiplayer were the same.
And what,
ODST just allows you access to the new maps that were not released yet.
Exactly. And
the Reach beta.
Exactly. Reach. And it's like now we're coming out with Reach, which is highly hyped.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just wondering, okay,
but you
games like Nier, it was underhyped.
I never even heard of it until you seen it in GameStop.
Okay, I brought it home, I played it. It was a pretty good game. It was really short. The storyline was okay.
It makes you think a little bit.
It makes you think, yes. Now, BioShock 2.
Moment of silence for BioShock 2.
Alright.
Moment's over.
Okay, compared to BioShock, which was a milestone in gaming.
Not only was it a milestone, it was a mind fuck.
Would you kindly do that again? Would you kindly? Never mind. Anyway, it's like they built the consumer's mind is like, oh my god, I'm looking so forward to the next mind job that I'm gonna get in like the next game. You go through. Where's the? I don't feel raped here.
But at the same time, they knew that 2K knew that they could not top the first BioShock, and they didn't try. They did a pretty good job with it.
I'm sorry, but the customer asked, "Would you kindly top that?" And they were compelled to do so, but they didn't. And that is why there probably won't be a BioShock 3.
But they didn't attempt. They didn't attempt to top it.
I know. That's
the good thing, though.
That's what's disappointing.
Well, if they're gonna try to top something that did as much as BioShock 1 did, I almost kind of see that you're bound for disappointment anyway.
It's kind of true, but that's the way people think. It's like okay, I have a TV. The next TV comes out. Oh, this is gonna be so much better. You know what I mean?
Instead of a step up,
they took a step left.
Yes, sidestepping isn't all bad, and I think for the most part, most people will still say that BioShock 2 wasn't a bad game.
It wasn't a bad game.
And if you think about it, from what people said with the whole ending of it, a lot of people seem to like
the endings.
Well, endings. They did more with the endings.
Another aspect of BioShock 2.
The whole black and white aspect of the first one.
I know there's a good bit of gray. Right?
Another aspect of BioShock 2 that many people like, which honestly felt they could have done without, was the multiplayer.
Oh my god. Okay. if I'm gonna play a multiplayer shooter, I'm gonna play something like something that did multiplayer correctly. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. You hate it, I love it.
Except for the YouTubers.
I know, you hate it, I love it. Now the thing is,
oh, everyone stares at the dog.
I'm staring at you. Don't look at the dog. Yes, there's a dog in here.
We're
And also
probably
a
gonna have
cat.
to cut that.
Right
You
there.
might hear the dog, but you cannot see the dog because the floor is down there.
The dog and the floor are a lie.
do not look at the dog.
Wait, no, you can't see the floor.
Well, let's get back on the topic, folks.
Okay.
like
Another game. We looked on the good aspects of
Oh,
the
Lily,
game. Now let's take a look
I
at
didn't get to make my point.
Okay.
Okay, Modern Warfare 2. Great gameplay. Great everything. Storyline sucked. Because it was like,
What's it
I'm gonna play for 3 hours and okay, I'm done. What the? Whereas if you could play Half-Life 2 storyline, which on the computer version had a multiplayer deathmatch, you felt like after 6 to 7 hours of play, you were like, oh my god.
I'll be honest.
And
In
you didn't
this
get
day
that with
and age-
Bioshock 2's multiplayer.
In this day and age, if you're a gamer and you like to play a lot of games, it's probably a good thing to invest in a membership to a video rental place because a lot of games are getting easier and easier
To beat.
and within a week you're done with it and
that-
you don't want to play it again.
Or within 3 hours, 4 hours.
Say what you want, Cody.
Okay. Well, then that's the thing anymore. I mean, you notice a lot of the bigger games anymore, you can be done with in 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
We want something like Ocarina of Time. It's going to take
Yeah,
you a couple.
it's gonna take you a while.
It's going to take you a while to adventure and do everything.
Well, like
I
I said,
want a video game that's going to take me going online, getting strategies, a few 4-letter words later, and then I beat it.
Okay.
Within 2
well,
months.
the whole thing is that those games that require a lot of time are either one, RPGs, you know, the role-playing games where have role-playing aspects where you need to stat build, or two, they're among those epic games that have such a long storyline and their movie scenes are like 2 hours long.
Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yes.
And then basically with first-person shooters in general, I mean, it's like those games can be fairly decently long. Then some of them, you could, like I said, you can be done with in 3-4 hours.
Well,
And then anymore, it's just like I look at a game and I play it, and again, I don't have a whole lot to say in this episode because I've yet to upgrade to a next-gen console, unfortunately. So
well,
I don't really
PlayStation 2 is
But
still
the-
going strong.
You can still throw throwbacks on like the classics.